Well, I'm doing a room tour. This is my room. As you can see, all the books over there. This is my watch. It's actually broken. It's not working. $20 watch. My books. My 3 books that I published. And I have, this watch is my Nobel Prize. This is my chess table. It's a square table with a chessboard. This is from the Roy Lopez, I think. And my goal is just to be the smartest person in the world, and I think I am the smartest person in the world. So that's what I'm doing. And then these are all my books. That's my computer and my desk. This is my retired US Army hat since, well, 1, I'm an American, and 2, I'm a soldier from the Cold War. And then this is the Holy Quran. This is one of my favorite albums, by Trico. And then, well, I have some nail polish because I paint my nails black because I'm emo. And this is actually an ocarina. I actually dropped it and now it's broken and the notes don't work, but it's an ocarina. Also, there's a Razer mouse. I actually have a mechanical keyboard. It's a red switch keyboard somewhere in here. Let me see if I can find it. See, I have a mechanical keyboard. It's for playing Osu. I got it for playing Osu. Red Dragon. I am a dragon. And this is like, I just put all my technology in this box. Here's my CD collection. Those are all my CDs. And I actually have 3 more CDs over here. As you can see, these 3 CDs. And then this, let me show you my CD collection. And then I have a Go board. All that music is jazz music, by the way. This is a Go board for the game of Go. Being super smart, you can play Go, right? I have some of the notebooks where I did my language of Noor. Like, you see here. This is the language of Noor. So this is a real language, and this is the writing system for the language. And I can read this to you and translate it to English from Outer Space Noor. But I'll put that back and do that some other time. Let me show you my book collection. I want to show you every single book I have. Also, these are some board games. I want to get the board game Axis and Allies. Do you know that game? People like Warhammer is too much for me. I just want to get Axis and Allies. It reminds me of like Call of Duty or like I don't know what's that game called? Medal of Honor. So this is Immanuel Kant, The Critique of Pure Reason. I've been reading that a little bit. I'm only trying to read like 20 minutes a day because it's like 1,000 pages long. This is Active Directory. Man, I need some room. This is Active Directory by O'Reilly. This is Unix in a Nutshell by O'Reilly. Here's a textbook, the complete reference for Perl, the programming language Perl. Computer Networks and Internets. This is a book on computer networks. Discrete mathematical structures with applications to computer science. Computer organization and architecture. So I'm going to put those back now. Also, by the way, I am married. I have, 8 wives and 1 husband. And then here is a really cool book. Hegel Selections. There's no author. I guess the author is just Hegel. But it's a book on Hegel. Hegel Selections. This is the Narcotics Anonymous book. So you can improve yourself, because I used to be a drug addict. Or an alcoholic or whatever. This is Marker 11 on Power. That's a cool book. Republican book, because I'm a Republican. Pale Fire by Vladimir Nabokov. This is sort of part of my fucking lore. And then this is a book by, I wanted to get a book by Johann Fitt, but it was like $100 fucking dollars or $200 fucking dollars for the book, or $300 fucking dollars for the book. So I got this one instead, because it was like $5 or $6 or $7. Johann Fitt, The Vocation of Man. It was only like 4 something, I don't know. This is The Philosophy of Hegel, by Carl J. Frederick. This is another book on Hegel. It's not as good as Hegel Selections though, because that's just what Hegel wrote. Here's some 2 books on the game of Go. I thought this was like a big book. It's just a pamphlet, really. The Game of Go, some like short book on Go. And this is some kind of, I think this might be actually a novel. The Master of Go by Yasunari Kawabata. The Master of Go. This book's really cool. The Color Purple by Alice Walker. So this is also part of my lore. Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. This book's fucking like very long. Aristotle, Nicomachean Ethics. So it's some book on Aristotle, because he's part of my lore. And Nora, this is just some novel. Nora Roberts' Blue Smoke. I read a version of this novel, and the book was way smaller than this. It doesn't need to take up this much space. I'm putting the books back. Alright, so I have some more books over here. I already showed you the Holy Quran, so this is Miss Frisbee and the Rats of Nim by Robert C. O'Brien. I read 60 pages so far. Watership Down by Richard Adams. The Lord of the Rings series. I have all 3 Lord of the Rings books. So I think this might be one of the original edition. That's why it's all busted. And the page is falling out. As you can see, this page fell out. That's the back cover. This book's also broken into 2 pieces, as you can see. But it's Lonesome Dove. Okay, then there's more books. Nora Roberts, Born in Fire. George Orwell's 1984. The Engines of God by Jack McDevitt. Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. And this book is Notes from Underground by Fyodor Dostoevsky. I don't really like him very much. Also, there's some book I read at a library called like The Order War, which was a cool book. It was part of some trilogy or something. I only read one of the books. This is it was like by some guy called like Modesette Jr. or something. This is another Lord of the Rings book, the Tolkien reader. There's also The Hobbit, and then that's the cover for this book. I should put that over here. Lonesome Dove. This is Dracula by Bram Stoker. Here's some book on like The Promise of a New Day, a book on daily meditation, some book on meditating. Here's a book. I think I read this book in high school. It's called Count to 10 by Karen Rose, and that's why I wanted to buy it. This book, The Snow Child by Eowyn Ivey. And then finally, I'm going to go over the chess books here. So I have to move these books closer to me so I can do this. I'm sitting on my knees on the floor. This is kind of painful. Oh, here's another book. New York, William Corbett. It's a book on literature in New York. So for the chess books, I have Combinations, The Heart of Chess by Irving Chernev. 1001 Deadly Checkmates by John Nunn. I got that from Barnes & Noble. Sahovsky and Formator 53. That book's not even in English. The Nimzo Indian Move by Move, John Ems. The Sicilian Flank Game by Andrew Soltis. 100 Endgames You Must Know. This is a book on chess, East and West, past and present. This is like a museum book. It's got like old school chess pieces in it. So here I have Learn Chess Tactics, John Nunn. The Grunfeld Defense, William R. Hartson. King's Indian Defense, Nikolay Menev. I just dropped my ring. Chess Praxis, A Praxis of My System by Aaron Nimzovich. This book is really fucking rare and might be expensive and hard to find. Modern Chess Openings by Corning Collins. This book is like a really crazy, like look at this, it's like so much notation. Complete Chess Strategy by Ludek Pachman. Nimzo Indian Defense Leningrad System by Michael MacDonald Ross. Weapons of Chess by Bruce Pandolfini. My 60 Memorable Games by Bobby Fischer. Winning with the Khan by Ali Mortazavi. Also, don't look at my crotch while I'm doing this. The Fireside Book of Chess by Irving Chernev and Fred Reinfeld. Blunders and Brilliancies by Ian Mullen and Moe Moss. I said Moe, lol. Chess in a Nutshell by Fred Reinfeld. The Golden Treasury of Chess compiled by Al Horowitz. How to Use Computers to Improve Your Chess by Christian Kongstead. Enterprising in the King's Indian Defense by Ellen Pickett. It's just some pamphlet book like the other one. Bobby Fischer Teaches Chess. Logical Chess Move by Move by Irving Chernev. The Queen's Gambit by Ludek Pachman. The Sicilian Defense by S. Gliceric and V. Sokolov. Basic Chess Endings by Reuben Fine. And actually, that's all the books. So let me put those back and show you more books I have. Calvin and Hobbes books here. Yukon Ho. Something Under the Bed is Drooling. The Days Are Just Packed. Bill Watterson. Here, my mother had a ton of fucking books she was going to just donate to a church or something. Or she got them from a church and was going to donate them to like Goodwill or something. And I didn't want to take them all, so I only took some of them. This is some book. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is neither. I don't know what this is neither. I don't know what this is neither. Gonji. The Warlord. These are all novels. Gap, John Irving. My mom said this was made into a movie. The Burning Shore. The Leopard Hunts in Darkness. This book's Les Miserables. It's really Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. I think that's about France, isn't it? It's apparently a musical. I've heard of it. This is another book by Wilbur Smith. And lastly, Butterfly Stars. I don't know what this is. Catherine Harvey. You know, one time I saw something I call the universe butterfly. It was the butterfly of the universe. I mean, that was like really a part of my lore, the universe butterfly. A rainbow butterfly, meaning I'm Allah and whatnot.